Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Leaders Connect series. And if you're watching us on YouTube, also welcome to Aspire Global Leadership, where we focus on personal growth and leadership development. I am so delighted that you have joined me today. Thank you for creating the next few minutes to be with me. Again, my name is Essie Daniel. I can't even remember if I said my name. My name is Essie Daniel, and thank you for being here with me today. So, we're going to start a new series, and we're going to talk about the qualities of a great leader. I will pick a quality each week or a value each week. And we're going to do a deep dive on that topic. Some of them may extend and we may have part 1 and part 2. And so hang tight because we're going to have a great time. Remember, everyone is a leader because my mentor, John C. Maxwell, says that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Each one of us influences 3 to 5 people in a day. And if you're a leader, your influence definitely goes above the 3 to 5 individuals in a day. And so each and every one is a leader. And that being said, this is a topic that I don't want you to miss. But before we carry on, let me turn off a fan that's right here next to me so that it's not blowing so much wind. The wind. There we go. Much better. Thank you. Sorry about that. And so today, as we talk about the qualities of a great leader, I want you to think, this is for me. This is for me, and you can put your name where I'm putting mine. Today's podcast or today's video is for me, Essie, and you put your name where I've just slotted my name in. So let's say this together. Today's teaching is for me. You put your name there because each one of us is a leader. Each and every one of us is a leader. And that's why the next few weeks, I want us to focus on the qualities of a great leader. So quality number 1, a great leader is consistent. A great leader is one that is disciplined and consistent. The reason I say that is because if you're not consistent, then that means there will be inconsistency in what you say. There will be inconsistency in how you carry yourself, on how you present yourself. There will be inconsistency on how you dress. There will be inconsistency on what you teach. A great leader is consistent. You see, consistency is a very rare value. It's not easy. Let me give you an example. Recently, a few months ago, in the beginning of the summer, I started an accountability meeting, a partnership with a dear friend of mine called Coach Jerry. And both of us being in the area of our executive coaching and training and leadership training, we have a lot in common. And you may think it would be easy for 2 coaches to be consistent in something, right? But let me tell you my story. We decided that we were going to raise our visibility. What that means was we were going to show up more frequently and consistently in our groups, where we are leading or where we are influencing others in whatever capacity, because we each have our own individual communities where we have our clients and our coaching clients and so forth, and our mentees. And it's easy for you to get started on something, but maintaining it is not an easy thing. So here I said to Coach Jerry that I wanted to I wanted to create a YouTube video every single week. I did not realize how sweet that sounded and how much was going to go into that until I got started. I did very well the first week. I did very well the second week. But coming to week 3, oh my goodness. You can tell from that side. I was feeling overwhelmed and I was wondering, this is hard. I don't think I want to do this. But I was determined that no matter what happens, I was going to continue doing it. I was going to continue recording YouTube videos for my YouTube channel so that I can be more visible and I can be more consistent. It sounds easy. In the beginning of every year, we all see many people coming up with New Year resolutions, and you could be one of those people because I am one of them. But by the time we are getting to week 3 or day 17, things just start getting hard and difficult. But in this case of creating videos and creating content every week for YouTube, I was determined that I was going to show up and do what I promised that I would do. You see, podcasting for me is not hard because I can podcast without my makeup. I can podcast from anywhere. All I need is my phone and my microphone. But recording videos, that was an uphill habit because I need to make sure that my hair looks good and my makeup is on point and so forth. But I reached a point where I made a decision that I would do it no matter what. I would do it without my makeup on. I would do it when I don't have a pretty Zoom background. I would do it, and I would do it afraid. Today, I am happy to share with you that I have been consistent. You see, with consistency, it's always harder when you're starting. But the more you keep going, the journey gets easier and easier. See, when I started, I was motivated, and motivation will get you going, but consistency will keep you growing. Let me say that again. Motivation will get you going, but consistency will keep you growing. You see, the hallmark of excellence is the test of greatness in consistency. I want to say that again. The hallmark of excellence is the test of greatness in consistency. Consistency is not an easy thing. Let me guide us here with let me support and encourage someone who's wondering how this applies in the Bible. If we look at 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 to 12, the Bible says, and this is our family guiding verse, the Bible says that make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. Mind your own business and work with your 2 hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life, and I want you to underline that, your daily life, that right there means consistency, right? So that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders and that you will not depend on anything. You see that last sentence right there? So that your daily life, in brackets consistency, may win the respect of others, and that you will not depend on anybody. That was 1 Thessalonians 4:11-12. Again, motivation will get you started, but the discipline of consistency will keep you going. It will keep you growing. We've got to be consistent. You see, the thing with consistency is that anybody can begin, but not everybody will finish. Only the consistent will finish. And dear listener, I want you to remember these words today, that what you do consistently has a compounding effect. And I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I am consistently doing? What is it that I am consistently thinking about? What is it that I am consistently pursuing? What is it that where is it that I'm consistently visiting? Because the truth of the matter is, what you do consistently has a compounding effect. There's what we call the law of accumulation. When you think about it, the law of accumulation is the law of consistency. And even though you do 100 or 1,000 things, it doesn't matter. If you're not consistent with one, you just become average with everything else that you do. What you do, what you accumulate, will gather a force of its own. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're hearing, whatever it is that you're watching, whatever it is that you see, do, or practice on a daily basis consistently, it accumulates and it gathers a force of its own. And guess what? Every great accomplishment in life is a result of the 100 or the 1,000 minor accomplishments that no one sees. So I want to encourage you, dear listener, be consistent. Watch what it is. This week, I want you to watch what it is that you're consistently doing, that you're consistently listening to, because that, my friend, will determine your growth, will determine your success, will determine your leadership, will determine your influence as a leader. You see, this is something that we have to do behind the curtains before it can be seen on stage by hundreds or thousands of others. So let us be consistent. Mastery of anything, or rather mastering or mastery of anything, requires that we are disciplined, that we are committed, that we are consistent. And it is the commitment to develop yourself, overcome obstacles, and to put in the necessary time that will give you what you desire. So I want you to focus on improvement. I want you to focus on consistency. Pick what it is that is working for you and do it often. Do it often. Because by so doing, you, my friend, will be successful. You will acquire the desired results. Again, motivation will get us started. It will get you going. But consistency and discipline will keep you growing. The test of greatness, the many people that we see and we admire, they did not reach where they are today as a result of luck, or they were favored. Well, maybe they were favored, but at some point they had to put on their working boots and get some work done and do it consistently, because consistency is what will give you the desired results. We shall carry on with this conversation again next week. Thank you so much for listening to me. Again, we are covering the qualities of a great leader. And we started by saying each one of us is a leader. Each one of us is a leader, because leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. So have an influential week, but this week, take time and see the things that you're consistently doing that are working for you, and the things that you're consistently doing that are not working for you. Because as we started by saying, what you do consistently compounds. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing week. This is Essie Daniel. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.